Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, whoo, it is a dusty, dusty day here on the ridge. Oh my gosh. It is pretty, look at it. Been out on the tractor today. Actually, Old Blue has been used by someone else. That's right, someone else has been operating Old Blue, and it's not David from Come On Homesteading. Pretty much, Grandma Carol used to operate Old Blue when Old Blue was down in Florida at her place. But since up here, it's just pretty much been me. And David from Come On Homesteading is really the only one else that's operated it. He helped put the big C channel up on the solar carport over there, right? Remember that? Well, today, actually today and yesterday, someone else has been operating Old Blue, and it's not Grandma Carol. Oh my gosh, it is hot. Not as hot as it has been. Oh my gosh. Not as hot as it has been, but hot nonetheless. Wait a second. Got my fan hat on, keeping me nice and cool. So luckily, Uncle Sonny, my uncle, has been bush hogging over here on the ridge. Thankfully, appreciate you, Uncle Sonny. Didn't ask him. Grandma Carol mows around the log home, and typically I bush hog all the 2 or 3 acres down by her place, probably 5 or 6 acres of field, and then sometimes up the road leading up to my place and around the edges up here. Well, I've been over at Meredith's, overseeing her barn build, so it started getting pretty high down there. I just mowed all of the ridge and weed eated last week, and but the fields were getting pretty bad. So Uncle Sonny went over there, and he yesterday and today he bush hogged the fields in the area around Grandma Carol. So thank you, Uncle Sonny, for that. I do appreciate it. Took a lot off me. So when he got done, I jumped on the tractor, and guys, he cleaned the tractor off. He blew it off. It was nice and blue and everything. Well, I jumped on it and I started bush hogging some other areas that are kind of harder to get to. And he did as much as he felt comfortable doing without knowing the terrain and those type of things. So I've done it so many times. So I started getting some of the outlying areas and the road leading up to my place, the ditches and all those things. And then I had to get Old Blue to work, right? I had to get her doing some work up here because projects are coming on the ridge. Now I've already had my AZ48 coffee this morning. I did spend the night here last night in the ridge crib. Had the windows open. It was nice and cool. Supposedly it got down to 61 degrees last night. I never felt like it was 61 in the ridge crib, I'll tell you that right now. But I got up bright and early this morning, started editing some video, drink my AZ48coffee.com. Go check it out. Link down in the description. Good buddy Eric sent that to me. Not a paid endorsement. Then started getting things moved. I have got a complete power system overhaul coming to the ridge, and not the main solar, but it is going to allow me to use probably about 5,000 to 6,000 watts of my main solar array. Okay, I'm gonna get to use 5,000 to 6,000 watts. Right now, I'm not even using half of that, I don't think. And that's to keep the ridge crib and the well and all that. Actually the well, none of the solar's on the well. I mean, none of the solar is powering the well. The well is 220, and I don't have any 220 systems up here yet. So whenever I do the get my electrical permit and finish up the power shed, I'll have 240. I'll have 200 amp service. But until then, I needed a major power upgrade, and that's what I've got coming. I had a huge shipment come in, and I moved all of it from one of the white sheds over to the power shed right now, and eventually I'll have to get into the generator tent, but I want to keep it out of the rain because we got rain coming this week. And so I want to keep it dry and dust free. Oh my gosh. It's huge, guys. This new power system is huge. It's as huge as anything David from Come On Homesteading has, and Drifting Dreamers 5 Mike. It's as huge as anything they have, and I'm gonna make it even huger. That's right. The way I'm gonna set this system up, it's gonna be huger than anything DD5 or Come On Homesteading has. It's gonna be the most solar input, higher voltage than anything they've got. Everything they've got is all at a lower voltage. I'm gonna have just on one input over 4,000 watts. That's right, baby, 4,000 watts. So be working on that this week, and I'm really glad the cooler weather is coming, right? Cooler weather is coming, which is going to allow me to, when I work in the insulated power shed, not to just cook in there. I can have the door open. I mean, there's no windows, right? Everything's insulated, but I can have the door open, get a little fresh air in there, and it not be a baking oven. Now, when you get up early in the morning, that insulation keeps that cool in overnight. But then in the late afternoon, it also keeps the heat in overnight. So that's why working this week, getting all the ceiling material up, the wall coverings, both inside and out, should really be a lot easier with the temperatures the way it is coming up this week. We're supposed to get rain on Thursday, which if I'm working in the power shed, I can do that in the rain. I can do that in the rain. I know, Elvis. I'm excited too. Very excited. I am missing my Meredith though. The judge is working. As soon as I get cleaned up and done here, I'm going to head over to the judges and finish up the last bit of the barn build video. I'm going to get her reaction to the workers were over there this morning doing the last thing, and they didn't need me there for that. I already instructed them. Before I left yesterday, before I let them go yesterday, I walked the project and I found problems, okay? There were some hurricane straps missing. There was a 14-foot cross brace that was missing on one corner. The latches, the bottom latches for all the Dutch doors were missing. I found them. So I set them all out. I called the contractor. He had just left. Well, I had him do all the other stuff. The latches are something I caught after he left. All those other things I caught before he left. There was a big piece of metal trim that was missing behind one of the sliding doors. I had him fix that before he left. But the only thing they didn't fix was the latches on the bottom of the Dutch doors. And so I had them come out today and take care of that. So I'm going to go get cleaned up here in just a little bit, run over there, make sure those Dutch doors are secured properly, finish that video up for you, and then when Meredith gets home, we'll see her reaction. She didn't get home till after dark last night. I was over here. Hudson had a football game, and so I was over at her place until late, so I missed the football game. And then she stayed at the football game, and I came here. And so she has not seen in the daylight her completed barn, right? When she saw it last in the daylight, there was just 2 walls done, right? Just 2 walls. So whenever she sees it today, it'll be, of course, the roof was done last week. All the walls, all the doors, well, you'll just have to see. You'll just have to see. There is a caveat to this, okay? And I'll show you that coming up very soon. So, excited. Very excited. Probably need to hurry up here because the battery's going to die or overheat on this camera. Just like yesterday when I was filming feeding the animals, these in the sunlight, these cameras, the battery's overheat and the camera shuts down. So, let's see what else. Major power overhaul. Bush hogging, trimming, once I get the well power, oh my gosh, finishing up the barn video, you'll get that this week. The power video, hopefully I got to get the supplier to okay the video before I can put it out once I get that going. Starting on the interior walls of the power shed, and I don't need any approvals for that because there's no sponsor or anything for that. So lots of good stuff coming up. Lots of good stuff. And I did get out today, also this morning, and put a bunch more tarps over the zip board and the Advantech flooring, things that I really don't want any moisture getting on. I put some more tarps over them, and some of the heavy timbers that, you know, you don't want to get mold and mildew stained. So I do need to buy a bunch more tarps and start moving these bundles around, getting some plastic pallets and some cribbage under them so termites don't get up into them. So that would be really, really bad, wouldn't it? Whew. Oh my goodness. Well, I need to get a shower and to get cleaned up and get over to Meredith. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's little video of me just being dusty on old Blue here. Look at this. Woo. Get you cleaned up, girl. Workmaster 55, don't you? Get this dust off here. All right, guys. Love every single one of you. Make sure you hit that notification bell right down there. Like, share, and subscribe. It's always 100% free. Until next time, hope everyone has a blessed, blessed day. Keep rambling and go Ridge Life. Woo!